everyone, today I am going to be sharing my How to Train Your Dragon collection. In case you don't already know, I am a huge fan of How to Train Your Dragon. So first I'm going to start off with my movies. So I have all 3 of the movies. I am planning to try to get the shows on DVD and the new How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming when I find it. But yeah, I have all 3 with Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. It's hard to pick a favorite because I love all 3 of them. There's the backs of them. And here's the newest one, it's shiny. I love the Target movies because they just do extra stuff like make the cases shiny. Okay, so next, this is my How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World poster. And it's huge. I have it in a poster frame. And then this one, when I bought the Light Fury at Build-A-Bear, I got a free poster. So I don't know if they still do that because I got her when she first came out. But they might still do it if you get one of the newer dragons from the 3rd movie. You'll get a free poster. Don't know if they still do it or not. So I guess that leads into first, I'm going to share with you my dragons from Build-A-Bear. So here is my Light Fury. She still has her tags on. She is super sparkly. And I don't know what it is, but the fur is like this different material that's very soft, and I just love the material. There's her tail. And the Light Fury is just so adorable. Her ears are actually stuffed, unlike the old Toothless's. I think the new Toothless's ears are stuffed. Here is my old version of Toothless. I do want to get the 2 newer versions, but as you can see, I don't have room because they were on sale. Because, of course, I can't afford them anyways, but they were on sale, and I was thinking about getting them, but I just don't have the room. This is the old Toothless. He still has the red tail. I don't have his saddle or anything. And this is the older one, so he doesn't even have the Build-A-Bear thing on his feet yet. Black doesn't show up well on camera for some reason. And then over here we have Stormfly. She is super adorable. I like her better than I thought I would in real life. And I just love how they did that with her tail. One time someone asked, why don't they put spikes on the tails? Well, I do have a couple of the toy ones with spikes on their tails. And, I mean, it's kind of sharp. But, if it's a little kid, though, that would be, it would poke them. And so that's probably why they don't do that. But I just love how her wings are. I thought, how come her wings are folded in like that? And then, now I see. I mean, she looks extra adorable when her wings are folded in like that, so can't complain. There's her Build-A-Bear sign. Over here we have Hookfang. So this is the Hookfang Build-A-Bear. And I got Hookfang and Meatlug when they, you know how they didn't have them for a while, and then they got them back. So these are newer versions, I guess. Because you know how they remake them, the same one in a different year, and they're a little bit different, so I guess these must be a little bit different. I was surprised how chubby Meatlug is, and he's pretty, they didn't overstuff him, so he's, super soft and squishy. Is Meatlug a girl or a boy? I know, I should know this. I'm a How to Train Your Dragon fan. I think Meatlug's a girl, actually. She's probably my favorite Build-A-Bear just because she's so squishy and huggable. And then here is Barf and Belch. Believe it or not, I found this guy at a flea market for $2. And he did have a little bit of spots on him, but I wiped him with a baby wipe and, yeah, them with a baby wipe, and they're all good now. They look just like new, so basically a quick story. So I used to have the old Toothless Build-A-Bear years ago, and one year I went crazy because I really wanted a bearded dragon. I sold a bunch of stuff that I regret selling. So I actually got him again. I got him secondhand from Mercury. I got Stormfly from Mercury. I got the Light Fury brand new at Build-A-Bear. Like I said, these guys I bought from the flea market. And then these two, Meatlug and Hookfang, I got when they came out with them. So I got them brand new at Build-A-Bear. Up here, I know this is crazy. A long time ago, I think it was Wendy's, had Happy Meal toys for How to Train Your Dragon. And I still have the placemat. I still have a couple of the other ones too. And then this small Hookfang poster from a book that I never read, but I wanted to keep the poster, so. And then, next, I only have 1 out of 3 of the babies. I was going to get the Build-A-Bear babies, but they're just so tiny. I mean, they're cute. If I could afford it, I would. But I got this one instead. I got him for Christmas, and this is the one from Target. He's bigger, and he has better shading. And overall, I think, sorry Build-A-Bear, but these ones are better because they're like a little bit bigger. A lot bigger. And yeah, so I still have to get the other 2 baby nightlights, but I have 1 out of 3. And it looks adorable with Toothless and the Light Fury. Okay, enough talking. Let's get to the dragons. So first, I have Cloud Jumper, and she is, besides Toothless, Cloud Jumper is my favorite dragon. I don't know why, I just like her so much. I just love how she has 4 wings, like the cool shapes on her face, and most of all, this really cool tail. I don't know, I just love Cloud Jumper so much. She's so adorable. I really wish they would come out with more toys of her. I do know they have another version of her from the second movie, but of course they're hard to find. Okay, I'm sorry I took the flash off. Wait a second. Okay, I turned the light on so that might be a little better. The way it was glaring, it just looks like a big white blob. I have this Light Fury. She's the one that roars. And I'm not going to make them roar right now. I don't even do that. I just have them for decoration. But I have the Toothless one. And then I have the Stormfly version. And this is what I was talking about. Her tail spikes are sharp. I mean, yeah, they're sharp, but like, of course you guys might think that's no big deal. But like, if you give this to a little kid, of course that's going to be bad. But other than that, mine just sit on the shelf for decoration. Because I'm a huge How to Train Your Dragon fan. I've grown up with How to Train Your Dragon. So these are the 3 newer ones that are a little bit bigger that roar. And I heard that they're coming out with a Hookfang one. Hopefully they come out with him soon because the other new Hookfang is pretty small. And I'm thinking about getting him, but I want to get the big one when the big one comes out. Down here, I have an older version of Stormfly. She has her saddle on. And then just a Dudley Natter that's different colors. Same mold as Stormfly, just painted different. And then I have this adorable baby Stormfly. This dragon that's not How to Train Your Dragon, but I added him to the collection. Since I haven't seen the series because I don't have Netflix and I want to get the series on DVD, but I didn't yet. I know you're going to say I'm not a true fan if I didn't see a series. I'm sorry I haven't been allowed to have Netflix my whole life. I really want it, but we just can't afford some extra like that, so I don't know who he is. Let me know down in the comments his name. Someone told me before, but I forgot. Next, we have the older version of Meatlug. And I know that there's a new one out right now that looks like him, but I think it's a little bit smaller. It might be the same size. Not sure. This is the newer version of Meatlug, and he's super light. And listen to this. He is actually hollow, I can tell. So, like, I don't want to complain, but all I'm saying is the newer ones are made different. The newer ones are made cheaper. Not all of them. Some of them are. Like, these ones are hollow. But some of the new ones are actually not made cheap. Down here, I have the tiny mystery dragons. We have Meatlug and then a blue version of Meatlug. And then right here, we have baby Meatlug, and he is so adorable how he's sticking his tongue out. And then a mystery bag of Barf and Belch. Sorry, I'm not with it today. I usually know the name of the dragon, like the actual species, but I'm not with it today. I've had a long day with school, so. This is Barf and Belch, and your baby version is so adorable. I have one Barf and Belch figure, which I'm going to show you later, because he's not on display. Seriously? I'll just leave you down. So, next I have Razor Whip. And, of course, I haven't seen the series, but Razor Whip is so cool because her tail actually whips. And then two more of the mystery dragons. One of them is a Snow Wrath, and I forget the name of the other one. Then we have, I know his name. I'm super sorry. I'm not feeling good today, and, like, I have a little bit of fibromyalgia, so, like, I don't know. It's like my brain just gets all, I don't know his name. I know it, but I can't think of it right now. But we have him. And then we have Son of Aaron. We have the small version of this guy. Why can't I remember his name? Anyways, what happened to his wing, if you're wondering? When I was little and I got him for Christmas, a couple days later I was playing with them and I accidentally sat on him and his wing broke, and my dad tried to fix it many times but couldn't, so I tried to glue it with that tacky stuff. Down here I have the Bewilderbeast that actually makes noise. This is the bad Bewilderbeast. I never got the good one, and I can't find her, but I really hope I find her because I'm looking out for everywhere for it, on eBay and everything, Mercury. Then we have Drago. I don't know why the light's doing that. Over here we have Grimmel. And of course his face is going to turn out like that on camera because I don't know. But here's Grimmel. I don't know why I liked Grimmel so much. So this is the Death Gripper that came with Grimmel. And then in my last review, you've seen the newer Death Gripper that came separate. And I mean, I like both of them. I don't know. This one has more detail and is darker. But this one, I like the pose he's in and that his wings actually fold and not take up as much room on my display shelf. And then we have the baby Death Gripper from the blind bags. Or mystery bags. Over here we have the Light Fury that's from Target. I think, isn't she exclusive to Target? I don't know. Everyone was going crazy looking for her now in the beginning, and now I see her almost every time I go to Target. I have the two adorable baby Night Lights. I still need the third one. The black and white with the green eyes. And Light Fury. And then we have the other Light Fury. And like I said, this one feels more like a McDonald's toy. And I know people hated me in the comments for saying that. But, like, I'm just trying to speak the truth. Like, these ones are made a little cheaper. And this is the Hiccup that came with them. See, the older Hiccup, which I'm going to show you in a minute, can bend his knees. This one can't. This one you can't take the mask off. So yes, they are made a bit cheaper. So, I mean, that's the truth. I know people are going to get upset at me for saying that, but it's just the truth. But, I mean, I still like them, don't worry. I just think the older ones are made better. And Cloud Jumper. Cloud Jumper is my favorite dragon, besides Toothless. Between Cloud Jumper and Toothless, those are my two favorite dragons. But I also love Stormfly and the Light Fury. I love all of them. And Hookfang and Meatlug and Barf and Belch. I just love all of them, so. This is the Mystery Mini Toothless that has blue on him. And I love how he matches this Hiccup. And then this is the newer Toothless. Blind Bag Toothless. The older Hiccup. And a baby Toothless. Then down here, I have the older Stormfly, and she lights up. Her tongue lights up. Well, of course, you have to push that button, but I don't want to ruin them on the shelf. And this is probably one of my favorite baby dragons because this Stormfly is extra adorable for some reason. I don't know why, but she's just extra adorable. Look at her. And then I have the new Stormfly and the new Deadly Natter. Same thing, just purple. And same with the mysteries. And then over here, I have a bunch of Hookfang. I still want the newer versions of Hookfang, and the older versions too. But we have Snotlout. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I keep having to pause it. Snotlout. And then I love this Hookfang because you pull his tail and his wings come out. As you can see, his one wing's a little broken outward. Mystery dragon of him with the racing stripes. The baby version. And the baby version with the racing stripes. This cheap little figure that came with one of the dragon traps that I have. Same with these Toothlesses. This one came with one of the dragon traps, I think. It was years ago. And this one came with the Bewilderbeast. Same thing, except this one has blue on them, like in the movie. And then, this is probably one of my favorite Toothless figures. He's the Toothless with the racing stripes, and he spins. And I have the baby version of him with the racing stripes, too. And I have Hiccup. Why does it keep doing this? So, like, his knees can bend. He has a mask. I don't know where the bin with all of the projectiles and accessories for the people are, weapons. But, right now, he does have a mask that can come off and go on. Unlike the newer version, like I said, you can't take the mask or anything off, and his knees don't bend. And then I have this big Toothless plushie from Target. It's one of those pillow ones. I think the company's called Fransco or something. Black collects hair. But I want to point out, I love how, like, with the Build-A-Bear ones, you know how the wings just get very folded if you sleep with them? This one never did because they're made to sleep with. They actually call them plush pillows. He has his red tail, but I'm waiting for them to come out with a Light Fury one. Aren't you guys? Then over here I have the older version of Fire Breathing Toothless. I don't feel like putting water in him right now. I'm sorry. He has the red tail. And he breathes fire, and the thing that covers the hole broke off. Then this is the newer version, basically the same exact thing, except blue all over. And doesn't have the red tail anymore because he doesn't in the third movie. And I've noticed this one does light up, unlike that one, but this one doesn't breathe out the water vapor as good as the older version. I could have just got one that's not as good, like that doesn't work, like a defective one. But you see how they came out with the same exact thing for the third movie, except just a teensy bit different? Well, you know the giant mega toothless that I want so bad, and some of you guys that are How to Train Your Dragon fans, some of you that are listening might have him, some of you that are listening might not have him but want him. I seen a picture on Google and a picture on eBay. They have the Mega Toothless in a new How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World box. That means they're re-coming out with him. I don't know when, but I'm super excited. I think this is probably overall, actually, one of my favorite Toothlesses. I just love how big he is and how long his tail is. And he is collecting dust from sitting on the shelf. But I love how his wings are actually rubbery and kind of feel like real dragon wings. Of course, we don't know what real dragon wings would feel like. And then I have a Playmobil Toothless. And let me show you this one. I know I haven't shown you anything yet today about them glowing and lighting up. He lights up. Beautiful. Okay, so I do have some more in here. So I have this Toothless that kind of lights up. And he's from the second movie. From the fight scene with the Bewilderbeast when he glows blue. I have this Toothless that's standing up. You squeeze his legs and he does that. I have another Racing Stripe Toothless. This one, you used to squeeze his legs and his wings would flap, but somehow his one leg got loose and bent in when I was trying to take pictures of him in the snow. I like taking photography of these guys and posting them on Instagram, so if you'd like to go follow my Instagram, it's How to Train Your Dragon, but short, like HTTYD.toys. And see, I don't know why this is happening. Like, it's just a big white glare. Like, you guys can't see his face. But this is the one that you pull his tail back and he shoots the sheep. And then, this is the first Toothless that I ever got. First How to Train Your Dragon toy that I've ever got. That was years ago. So, this is before he lost his tail. And he does shoot projectiles. And then I have the Whispering Death. I do want to get the Screaming Death or whatever it's called. I'm not with it today. I usually know all of my dragons, so please don't judge me. This is the Barf and Belch I was talking about. You see, it's curled up, and I guess you just roll him like he was doing in battle in the second movie. But thing is, I mean, when you want them on display and he's just all curled up and you put him out like that, but it still doesn't work out good because the heads don't bend any more than that, if you see what I mean. So I want to get a different one of him too, of Barf and Belch also. But this is the one that rolls up. This one's actually the older, like, I've had this one since the second movie, but they did re-come out with this one, I believe. Same with this guy. This one is actually the newer one that they re-came out with. It's not the one from years ago because they just re-come out with dragons, which I love because it gives the people an opportunity to get them that don't have them yet. Because people sell them on eBay for $100 and stuff. It's crazy. Toothless head from Wendy's Happy Meal years ago when the second movie came out. And I love how his tongue is like that. Stormfly too. And Hookfang. These are the Happy Meals. I have the Hookfang one, the Stormfly one, and I have a toothless one somewhere, I don't know where. This came with the second movie, Alive, How to Train Your Dragon. I'm sad that they probably don't do that anymore because I wanted to go see it, always wanted to go see it. And small Hookfang. Like, I got this from a garage sale, so, like, he didn't come with wings. I thought I could make him wings or something. This, I know all the names, but I can't think today. Like, it's Barf and Belch, except, like, I can't remember the breed name of the dragon. I know it's the blue version of Barf and Belch. I can't think of what they're called today for some reason. And the dragon from the first movie. So yeah, that's the rest of my dragons. I do have this one from the Happy Meal, the toothless ears, which is supposed to be a headband, but look. Doesn't that kind of look better on toothless? Because that's how his ears are supposed to be. Not as short as those ones. Like, see? I don't know. Then another Happy Meal one that I got from a garage sale. Didn't have wings. I kind of made wings for him, but it didn't turn out that well. Then up here, I have the Light Fury plushie and the Toothless plushie. And these guys do feel pretty cheap, the material does, except for the wings. The wings are super soft, and I just love these guys. Then I have a couple of How to Train Your Dragon stickers. And I have another old Toothless. And then last but not least, well, you'll have to follow up on my other channel. I haven't told you guys my other channel yet. The link to my other channel will be down in the description. And I go to Tilt and do arcade videos and stuff. Well, Tilt closed, sadly, but that's where I won all of these guys from, Tilt Studios. I have the Light Fury, which is sparkly. I have the sparkly Toothless. These are all from the claw machines. Meat Lug, Stormfly, and Hookfang, which this doesn't really look like Hookfang. My friend said he looks like Discord, and he does. But, like, I'm also, like, I'm very sorry I'm not much into ponies anymore. I'm not really into any toys anymore, because I'm 17 now, and I'm out of toys. But the reason why I'm showing you these guys, I mean, I'm out of toys, but I still want to share my collection with you guys. Because I'm still keeping my collection just for decoration. Because How to Train Your Dragon's always been special to me. But besides that, I'm out of toys now. I just collect a couple different things. Because How to Train Your Dragon's always been special to me. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. I know this was probably a super long video. I do have a lot of dragons. And I only plan to get a few more because I've always wanted the Mega Toothless. I want the big version of Hookfang. And I want the older version of Barf and Belch. But that's about all. Oh, but I do want the other two of the babies. Then I'll be done collecting, for sure. I promise. Until they come out with something else, right? Oh, well, I do want the older version of Cloud Jumper, but I don't know if I'll ever find that. And I don't know if they'll re-come out with a new figure. Because, like, I like this figure, but, like, she's, like, very short, and, like, I want one that's actually standing up like that, not just, like, see how small and short her legs are? I've always said in the movie, Cloud Jumper is bigger than Toothless and the other dragons. But in the toy version, it's opposite. Cloud Jumper's smaller. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.